Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I have another new deck on the tarot table. I told you March was going to bring lots of goodies, and this is the Guardian of the Night Tarot by M.J. Cullinan, and you'll recognize a lot of the illustrations. She's the same creator as the Crow Tarot. So, like I said, you'll recognize quite a few of the illustrations. There's even a lot of crows in some of these pictures, and I'm opening it for the first time. Well, I've opened it, I've taken the plastic off. It's been on the tarot table here with me. Really pretty. They're huge though, just like the Crow Tarot, but they have a lot of really different new illustrations, and I hope it brings some new freshness to the tarot reads that we do. The Emperor, look at that, the wise owl. So let's ask the cards right off the start. And someone made a good point. The other deck, could it be that it's absorbing some of the energies of the other reads I did? And you know what? Quite possibly. So we're going to ring the bell on these ones. And I know what question I'm going to use this time. We're going to do some spraying of it, some sacred space spraying, and I've done my black fan over everything. As you know, I said I will use the fan to clear off any energies. So just so we know they are clear. Oh, geez, sorry. I dropped my fan. Of any old energies that may have been hanging around the table. I'd like to thank everybody who showed some concern about the reading I did for myself. If you haven't seen that one, that's the last one I did. It said unknown question. I prefer warnings. When the cards give me warnings, now I know what to look for. Now I know what to maybe prevent, right? When you have a reading that's all rainbows and unicorns, you're like, oh, okay, well, thanks, but what's it trying to tell me? Whereas if you have readings that show, some more of the negative cards, you can look for that. You can look like when the tower moment happens, you go, oh, this is the tower moment. And you're somewhat prepared. Maybe it's something like trying to tell you about a car accident. So maybe you're more aware while you're driving. Maybe you're more aware of how you talk to people if it shows there's going to be an argument, or if somebody snaps at you. Maybe you take that advice and you don't bite back, and you just realize, oh, this is what the cards were warning me about, rather than engage them. So thank you for your concern and your prayers, and I'm on the case, as they say. I'm well aware. I'm watching for what could possibly go wrong. And I've established some of the things I was going to start in March. I'm still going to do the tarot rehoming contest. And I've got a bunch of decks I don't use, so I'm going to rehome those. We'll do a contest over those. And there's just some things I wanted to start in March, and maybe I'll put them off until April now. That's all. All right. So I do have a question for these cards, but as you know, when I get a new deck, I always ask them, would you like to be read with reversals? Everybody asks me, how do you know your deck wants to be read with reversals or not? Well, I ask them. And if they say no, I don't read them with reversals until some reversals magically start showing up in the readings. And then I ask them again, are you ready for reversals? And if the answer is yes, then they get reversals. So the Guardian of the Night Tarot. The Guardian of the Night Tarot. Do you wish to be read with reversals? This is a huge deck. The Empress, yes. Pregnant with possibilities, yes. Creativity, yes. Look at the look on this fox. I would never think of the fox as the Empress, but we see the little baby here in the fox's den. So yes, the Empress is definitely, yes, pregnant with possibilities. So now I'm going to ask, look at all the bees on there, and I love bees, and the moon on the back here. Okay, so for our question for today, let's get on it. My question of today is, what is wrong with Camilla? We've been reading for months that there's something wrong with her heart, and it was announced she's taking a week off, and she's flying somewhere to rest and relax. And I thought that was odd, because when I'm not feeling good, I just want my bed. And I mean, she's got people to bring her tea and or a glass of wine or a book, or put a do not disturb on the door. And I just noticed that's kind of tilted. Let's move that. And I don't get that. Why? And also with, I imagine she's not driving Charles to the doctor's appointments. They have drivers, of course, so she doesn't have to be there unless he doesn't have any appointments this week. And so I'm just going to ask, what's up with Camilla? Why all of a sudden does she need to leave? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Was she threatened? Look there's a bat on her flying away. Was she threatened? Truth, words that cut. So the truth is, she is flying away. She is going somewhere. I did that reading on the royals. Are the British royal family under attack? And some people thought I was reaching a little bit too far. But you know what? When's the last time you saw William and Charles in the same room? When was the last time, and I know everyone says, well, Charles doing chemo, he can't be in public. But you know what? What's the difference if Camilla goes out in public, talks to all those people, shakes their hands and whatnot, and then comes home to Charles? Did we not learn about bug transmission during COVID? Or I guess I can't say that. I'll have to edit that out. Right? So I don't think that's the reason. And now Camilla's all of a sudden going away because she's exhausted. I don't blame her for being exhausted. Please don't take that from this reading. I just want to know what's really going on. What's really going on? Why does she have to leave the UK? Why does she have to leave the UK? Or is she like maybe getting some kind of medicine in India or something that they can't get in the UK for Charles? Because we all know he appreciates his alternative medical. All right, so I think they're ready. What is going on with Camilla? What is going on with Camilla? Man, these are huge cards. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Knight of Swords in reverse. I think she's been attacked or threatened. Oh my, the clock agrees with me. She's been attacked or threatened. There's some kind of, because remember, swords are words. So there's something there's been some kind of viable threat against her. Interesting, this is a fish because swords are air, but she's a Cancerian, which is a water sign. So this is very interesting. Has she been threatened? Ace of Swords now in reverse. I think she's been threatened. The Magician. You know what? They might be saying that she is going somewhere, but she isn't. To deflect. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, these are huge. King of Cups in reverse. I wonder if she is taking Charles somewhere, and they're making it sound just that it's just her. I wonder if they're just making it sound like it's just her. They're creating this magician here. They're creating a scenario. But here, the King of Cups in reverse. Well, that's Charles. A Scorpio in reverse. Look at that. Even has the crown there in reverse. I want to show you something. Look at this moon here and this moon here. They're both the same moon. Yeah, this is swords and this is cups. I think they're creating a scenario. They're creating a scenario that they're flying. Maybe they aren't going anywhere, but they're publicizing. Oh yeah, she won't be here. She won't be here. I think there's a credible threat to both of them. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This was made last minute. It's not a very good plan. It was made kind of on false pretenses. It's going, something is not going to pan out. So either something's going to come to light. The star upright on top of the magician. They may be on a healing. They may be headed for a healing. And interesting, this star has poppies here. Can you see that? And that's Remembrance Day, and that's around Charles' birthday, November 14th. The star, but it's interesting because the star card is my Diana card. The star on the magician, I think they're trying to conjure up some kind of healing. Hope and healing. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. I think Charles is going with her. They aren't saying anything. They're taking their chances here on what they're doing. Like I said, I don't know why. When I was shuffling, I said, you know, are they going to go to India and get some kind of alternative medicine? Because as we know, in India, they do Ayurvedic medicine. So something completely different than our what we call so-called modern medicine. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's this one. The Lovers. Yeah, they've gone together. They've absolutely gone together. Interesting again, we have another poppy and we have a scorpion. Look at these lover cards, the scorpion. And so yeah, they have, it's a ruse. It's a ruse that Camilla's just going. I think there's something that they may not want to announce that the king is out of the country for whatever reason. So yeah, you know, this makes sense now. The Ace of Swords in reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The plans that we're told are not true. These two are going together. Page of Pentacles. Look at that, Page of Pentacles, I wanted to say. Now, as you know, the Page of Pentacles is my sales card. It's somebody trying to sell you something or offer you something, or could even be like changing your mind about something, but they have something they want you to see that's shiny and new. And that's why they only show one thing, and that's why it's sales. Like, don't you want this fabulous thing? I think we've got this fabulous thing for you. This Page of Pentacles here, I think somebody has reached out to them. That's interesting. This is an octopus. Somebody has reached out to them and showed them maybe a shiny object that would be a cure, for example. Interesting. Again, we have another little moon here. This keeps showing up. And we know Camilla is a moon sign, a Cancerian. So I wonder if this is Camilla. I wonder if somebody reached out to Camilla and she's the one who's initiating this. 9 of Swords upright. Yeah, you know what? They get another little moon. It's their anxiety. It's their sleepless nights, nightmares. They're trying to relieve something of the anxiety. I'm getting that they're panicking. They're panicking. What's the underlying here? Strength in reverse. Well, the Strength is the Leo card. And that would be the royal family. It could be Anne, who's not happy about this. That little mouse trying to tame the snake. The Strength in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Temperance in reverse. 10 of Wands upright. 7 of Wands in reverse. The World in reverse. I think they're trying to hide from us what's going on. I think what we've got here is I'm gonna say it right now. They've run out of options for Charles where he is. Um, uh, with the Seven of Wands here and the Strength in reverse, I'm thinking like they're losing. Like Seven of Wands normally is in what you're doing is indefensible, especially here with the Strength here. So what they're telling everybody, they caught it early and everything is fine. It's not. It's a big burden, this Ten of Wands here. It's a real struggle, especially with Temperance here in reverse. This to me would be the Cancer that he has is winning, is taking over. And they may have run out of options in the UK. Look at it, here's another moon. Here's another moon. I think with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, they hummed and hawed and thought, okay, well, let's try this. And I'm thinking that what they've done is not working. You may have had 6 different things. So maybe a chemo, maybe radiation, medication, etc., etc. It's not working. It's not working. The World in reverse. So they aren't done. I mean, if this was upright, I'd say, oh, they found the cure, right? Because the story's complete. It's not. It's the World in reverse. Ace of Cups. That's a good sign. 8 of Wands. So that's the travel. That's the travel. They have big hope for this. 8 of Cups. Yeah, something was missing, and so they decided to move on. And look at that. The Tiger of India. I think they've gone to India. I really think they've gone to India. The Fool in reverse. It's a foolish game they're chasing. Page of Wands. I think we're going to hear some news soon, because the pages bring us messages, and Wands is passion and creativity. And Wands, you plant the wand and then it grows into something. And I think we're going to hear, we might hear that they did go to India, or she went to India. You know, I don't know why I'm getting India. We got Lotus, we got the Tiger, we got the travel here, and I said that right from the start. So I'm thinking that was a download from the universe, because why India? There's many other countries you can go to. Page of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse, and this card behind wants to be seen, King of Swords. Well, if you're new here, welcome. Am I out of the, sorry. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a long-term viewer, you know my King of Swords is William. And here he is. He's perched on that. And we have seen articles that William will take some of Camilla's. I think William is preparing to be king, or regency, or whatever it's called. The Emperor here is in reverse. They're just really clinging. They're clinging on hope that this is going to work. Yeah. This is a weird 4 of Pentacles. I just saw this. Look at the fox. And here's little bunnies, and there's the mum. This is really bothersome to me. Wonder why 4 of Pentacles. I'll have to look in the book what the symbology of that is. But yeah. So I think the king is going with her, or she could be going somewhere and then bringing something back. But look at, I want to show you something on this 8 of Wands. There's a snake here. I wonder if it's snake oil. I'm not saying that the medicine there doesn't work, or I'm not saying that at all. I've done some Ayurveda medicine that's worked quite well for me. I just saw that and I thought, I wonder if it'll be snake oil for the king. I mean, at some point they have to realize they may be sitting ducks for some of these so-called cures, right? When you're in a panic like that, and I think that's the bottom of the barrel. That's the snake that um, plays on people's hopes and fears when a loved one is dying. I think that is the lowest of the low. That's even lower than Meghan Markle. All right, Emperor in reverse, King of Swords, ready on the perch. Just tell me when, Dad. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Godspeed to Camilla. Um, I hope. I don't have a lot of hope for this, what they're doing here, but one never knows. Hope springs eternal. Take good care. See you online. Bye for now.